everybody, my name is Jenna G-Man, and welcome back to Quantum Break. Welcome to Part 4, or Act 4, of this game, and without further ado, without any more yapping, we're just going to get this intro short and sweet and get right into the game here. As I've said before, if you haven't seen any of the previous parts in this series, go ahead and go watch those, or just watch the recap at the beginning of this video. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. The Secret History of Time Travel.
You took the one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive, Dr. Amaral. That made you priority one.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
All right, let's go.
Beth, I think I'm gonna need a ride. The streets are too hot.
Alright, where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be a no-go.
Hello. Alright, we are in it to win it, baby. Let's go.
Gotta get to higher ground.
Ah, right up there. This way.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's a lot of Monarch. I don't know, maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. Pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here. How's Dr. Amaral?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check. Paul. What the actual fuck?
Yeah, there's some sort of cosmic thing going on with these drawings. They're like depicting events that haven't happened yet, or have already happened, like just happened, in great detail.
Still there?
Yeah, just looking for a viewpoint.
Got a TV. I'm sure this will have good stuff on it. Oh, it's on a TV show. Oh wait, it's one of the Alan Wake Night Springs shows. Yo,
So,
dude, I love the
we
references.
don't know where he is. We can't find him. So we need to look into a replacement.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs.
There is all of ours, lots of the Kratzu things happening in Gitu of Niget Springs.
Thank you.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs.
We know the old dance, the fortunate and the destitute. The haves and the have-nots. Those who dine at the table and those who starve in the street. But the tables can be but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself the consumable resource. Do that again.
And yet, that is the fate that awaits you in Night Fringe.
It's Night Springs.
Night Cringe.
Springs.
Bright Blings.
Night Springs.
Fright. Whinge.
Jesus.
We know the old dance, the fortunate and the destitute, the haves and the have-nots, those who dine at the table and those who starve in the street, but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself the consumable resource in Night Springs.
They're trying to find a replacement for Alan Wake because he was the narrator of the show. That's funny. Love that. Alright, anyways. As we were. Ooh. Looks like they're going serious business out there.
We still have no visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing another sweep.
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Reoccurring theme of the night. I'm looking at the bridge right now. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be innocent people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright
Thanks for your
ideas?
patience, folks. Have you on your way again soon.
Let me see. There's a pier under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat. Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
And I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
That's not the goal. Okay.
How are we getting down there?
Oh,
Where's the fire?
there's something.
For those of you just tuning in, the manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce, the suspect in last night's university terror attack. Joyce may also have been involved in a firefight at the Monarch Mansion on Gull Island approximately 30 minutes ago. On the line, we have Ken Bukowski, a bridge operator for the Port Donnelly Bridge. Ken, what can you tell us about the situation out there?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my little guy. Hey, Ben, hope you're listening.
Isn't it past his bedtime?
He'll be up reading those Hunger Games books if I know him. But, yeah, I'm just out here in the control booth overlooking the bridge. Monarch's got a roadblock set up, checking all the cars as they go through. It's all very well organized. I got a nice young fellow from Monarch up here, Darren, doing some kind of lookout from above. He's not a coffee drinker, so there must be something wrong with him. No, but we're in good hands, even though it's not cops at the roadblock.
Yes, Ken, Monarch is working to assist the police in the hunt for Jack Joyce. I know some people have asked, does Monarch have the authority to do this? Well, my question is, if not Monarch, then who? I think we need to recognize that we are currently in a state of crisis. Why isn't Joyce behind bars? If the police are overwhelmed, then I say we take all the help we can get. Monarch is the only thing keeping this city safe. Am I right, Ken?
I guess that makes sense.
You bet it does. I suggest we stop asking why they're helping us and start helping
Oh,
them.
right. I thought she's
So that's
probably
just
paid off by them.
We're opening the lines for your thoughts, Riverport, right after this.
She either works for Monarch or is paid off by Monarch. Well, at least they have decent classical music. Can't argue with the classics. I like the detail you can see what's going on out in the bridge. That's cool. Alright, well, time to get to the pier. Anything else in here? What's that? Oh.
Jack Joyce, yeah. You see anything out of the ordinary? Well, I mean, there's a sports car parked in the streets back there. It's kind of wrecked. A little unusual. Please.
That's cool, you can kind of hear their conversation. I wish some of the things like the radios and stuff were... Oh, he actually reacted to that, that's cool. I do wish some things were like subtitled. Like the radio shows and stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Chronon source is right outside this window. Ooh, another stutter. Alright. Good, very good. Oh, that one didn't last long. Ooh, good thing. I almost missed that one. I forgot they like do not show up unless you're like right on them.
Dangerous criminal, a terrorist known as Jack Joyce. Thanks for your continued patience. Please talk to one of our security personnel if you have anything.
Definitely thought that was a cutscene for a second. That's for sure. All right, lock in.
Somebody's sneaking around down there. Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
Oh, that was from the junction. That's from the junction. I remember that. Ooh. Okay. I don't have any bullets. That's okay. Let's see if I can get two of these guys. Nope. Alright, we'll only get one of them. Oh, we get two. Oh yeah. We absolutely cooked. Hello? Oh, hey. Wait. Got him. Yeah, baby. Get headshotted. Sorry, I gotta do headshots after doing the time slow. Ooh, hello. Oh, hey. Oh, nope. There we go. Boom, baby.
My plan to meet Beth went out the window as soon as the stutter hit.
Her boat couldn't get to you.
No, but it gave me an opportunity to climb up on the bridge and cross it. Slip right past Monarch.
Okay, so it is stuttered.
More or less undetected.
Okay, so we are officially in a stutter. Good to know. Hey, the stutters are cool though.
Bridge and make my way across it before the stutter ends.
Yeah. I think I dealt with that situation quicker than expected because there's some explosive barrels over here I could have used. Have to go up there. I don't see anything that we need to use. Yeah, the good old shoulder charge. That's been working for us every time. Yeah, how are we doing on upgrades? 6? Oh wait, can we do an upgrade now? Which one are we looking at? Ah, yes. The functional range of time vision increases. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Actually, let me also make sure that we are... Oh, we're already 54% through. Oh, wait. Coronsaurs. Oh, wait, I've missed something. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and go up. I think that that one we quote-unquote missed is probably just right up here. I hope? Okay, let's get a move on. I think the thing that is up here. the thing. Specifically, this thing right before the Chronosaurus. I believe this is up here. Because we already found all the other ones. Yeah. Just want to make sure I don't have to restart. So, we should be good. Hey.
Was unreal.
Oh, wow.
They were
That's me.
cops. They had no authority to do this. But the Monarch PR machine had done its job. Here they were, the heroes protecting everybody.
And you were the terrorist.
Yeah.
Further instructions in coffee. Huh. Oh, yep, here's the board. Monarch notice board. Have you seen these two? Charlie Wincott, Fiona Miller. Sought in connection with recent terror events. Do not approach. Please contact Monarch Solutions with any further information as to their whereabouts. Oh, goody. Is this the one I was looking for? No, it is not. What the frick is that? Oh, hey.
Listen, if you see him, don't try to approach him. Just call the number, okay?
Subject is extremely armed and dangerous.
Passport picture.
Just watch yourself there, sir. That's hot.
It's hot. Monarch field update, Dr. Sophia Marl. All field operatives are to be advised that Dr. Sophia Marl is now considered a compromised asset. Earlier reports that she was kidnapped from Gull Island by Jack Joyce should be disregarded. She's now believed to have been complicit in the events and involved in an explosion that destroyed vital medical supplies. The investigation is ongoing, but for the time being, she is to be detained if spotted. She cannot be captured. She should be considered a priority target who should under no circumstances be allowed to escape. Okay, so now he doesn't trust either of them. Interesting. Man, I have fun with these stutters though. Like, it's just really fun. I mean, like for some people it might be a little cheap gameplay mechanic in the sense of how often it happens and the length of which it happens sometimes, because like there are a lot of times where you're kind of just walking around exploring. There's you're not really under threat. But I like the exploration aspects, and they do have guys attack you every once in a while that can go in time. What can I see what you're looking at? Not really. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Hey, there's a gun right there. Does that mean... Oh, yep. Look at that. You know who I don't have fun with is you guys. You guys are the opposite of fun. Okay, that's dramatic. That's gonna be weird when time, resumes.
Time to move.
Oh, frick. Okay, no. Hoo-yah! No, please. Don't hurt me. Oh, I forgot. I need to destroy your thing. Run! How's that not hit? Come on. There we go.
Okay, good. It's cool. Just gotta make it across the bridge and it'll be clear.
Oh. Nope, not you. Yeah. Okay, I will take your burst pistol now. Thank you. Okie dokie. Where do I go now? This way. Gotta go up to go down. That's cool. Oh, wasn't this where that radio guy was? Wasn't that? Pretty sure. Oh. Yo, wait, that's crazy. Oh, wait, that's the last one. Yeah, 100%. Okay, upgrades. I think the only thing we have left to upgrade. Okay, we have time stop and time shield. I'm gonna use time shield. I feel like I use that more. Lasts longer and has a larger radius. Or let's just check the other one. More bolts to stack before it collapses. Radius increases, making it easier to catch multiple targets. Allows Jack to launch up to 3 time stops. Ooh. That takes 11 upgrade points.
Alright.
Yeah, we might save for that one. Alright, well. This, oh, stutter ended. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh my word. Well then. That's bad. Oh yeah, especially considering we were on top of that. Oh my word. You're so lucky. I mean, I guess we have time powers too, so that probably helped.
Oh no. This is so bad.
Yeah, this time stuff has caused a ship to crash into a bridge.
The stutter collapse while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
Oh my goodness! I was supposed to slow that down, or do, oh my goodness! I got so lucky. Oh, cinematic jump! Hell yeah! Oh, time resumed at the worst time. Dude, you gotta be so. Oh my goodness, dude! You gotta be careful. Go!
Frozen crash.
There we are.
Somehow I had to find my way across. Hope for the best.
This is cool. What a fun excuse for platforming. Oh, do I have to time slow that? One second. I gotta look at this longer.
Frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way across. Hope for the best.
Okay, alright. Let's see, what did we do wrong here? Okay, so we definitely have to use the car to run across. There we go. Probably can't exactly crouch. We just climb this? Nope. Okay, we're over here now. Where we need to go? Oh, okay. And then we slow this. Ooh. There we go.
Kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
Oh.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
You don't say.
The fracture was getting much worse.
Oh.
Timeline's getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync.
Oh!
Crashing into each other.
No! I needed to keep going. I thought it was safe. Ah!
The fracture was getting much worse. Timeline's getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync. Crashing into each other. This was what the end of time would look like.
Okay, that did work. I was making sure it worked first.
In chaos. Frozen. And no one would know.
Okay. Nice pull. Hold still. Hold still. Okay. Come on, come on.
Oh! That's so sketchy. Oh yeah. Oh no. Dude, oh my goodness, we are so lucky.
Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse, unless we could stop it.
You don't understand the power you're wielding. You need to hand this technology over to Monarch. I've prepared for what happens next.
You say you're prepared, but no part of this plan of yours involves stopping it from happening.
Even if I fix William's machine, what could you possibly hope to achieve? The end of time is coming. There's no way to—
Hey! This isn't a debate. I just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge. Time is running out, and the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it cannot be stopped. Paul has been to the end of time. He's witnessed it firsthand. Can't you see? We prepared for what's next out of necessity.
Your research is based on work by William Joyce. You respected him.
Oh hey, Amy.
He knew
that's right.
that
You
the
were
fracture
here.
would occur, but he also knew that it could be fixed. Will built a way to stop the fracture. This. The countermeasure. We're traveling to the past to retrieve it. You can help us get there faster. Or you can agree to disagree.
I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine. I can't promise anything before that.
Amy, take Amaral to the machine. Keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Okay, Doctor, let's go. And I can see right through you. Don't try anything stupid. You will regret it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that some of the cutscenes aren't super optimized or polished, because there's a decent amount of stuttering and rendering issues that happen sometimes. But like I said, it doesn't take away from my enjoyment that much. Best 2010 plan, charts and plans for the to travel 2010 steel counter. Cool. One second.
Patch. This is the guy that visited me in the cell. He may be undermining Paul, but I get the impression he's not on our side.
No, he's helping his own self-interest. Okay, what we know. Facts gathered by Fiona Miller so far. Joined Monarch 2001, became Serene's chief advisor around 2007. No records before 2001. Who is he? Where did he come from? Working against Monarch. Possible links to the following. Death of Dr. Kim, unconfirmed. Alone with Dr. Kim at time of death. Death occurred just as Kim was on the verge of solution to Serene's time sickness. University time machine sabotage. Unconfirmed. Miscalculations on purpose. Hatch seen in lab assistance in Sophia's kidnapping. Confirmed distracted Monarch while kidnapping occurred. Knew we were coming. Did not alert Serene. Destruction of Serene's remaining sickness treatments. Unconfirmed. Was present outside of Dr. Kim's lab when the lab was destroyed. Accused Sophia of being responsible for this. Helped Charlie Wincott escape. Confirmed. Currently helping Charlie reach Monarch Tower undetected. Disobeyed direct orders from Paul Serene. Wants access to CFR. Potentially desires to sabotage lifeboat protocol. Sabotaging Serene. Motive. secretly assuring Strain's downfall, wants to take over Monarch. Why? Sabotaging Monarch's survival plan from within, no possible reason for this. Doesn't believe countermeasure could stop Fracture, not a potential ally. Works for Monarch, therefore believes end of time is inevitable. Then why attempt to sabotage Lifeboat Protocol? Yeah, he's got... It's very intriguing what his plans are. I guess I can't go in there until I talk to Beth.
Okay, what's up?
It's about the plan. If Amaral gets the machine working...
We go back to yesterday.
Oh, we can see her down there.
Listen. In the video Will left for me, he said the countermeasure was stolen from his workshop on July 4th, 2010. He also said I took it. Maybe I did, Jack. We have a time machine.
You're saying we go to 2010. We steal it.
If Will was right, that would mean it wouldn't be a change. We take the countermeasure, bring it to the present, fix the fracture, save the world.
Okay. Explain to me why that's a better plan than just going back to yesterday and preventing all this from happening in the first place.
Because I'm afraid that based on what I know about time travel, we can't change anything. The past has already happened. We can't change it. But my way, we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my plan still feels simpler. Let's just get the machine working.
Okay. Oh yeah, now we can go in here.
Hello,
Radio
Report.
time.
Well, it's been a rough night for us. The collision at the Port Donnelly Bridge that has claimed multiple lives is still being investigated. At least a dozen people are confirmed dead, and investigators say they expect to find more bodies, some of which are predicted to be found in the cars at the bottom of the river. The cause of the accident remains unclear. Adding to the confusion are conflicting reports from shipboard personnel and those on dry land. The captain of the cargo ship insists that the bridge was up and the route was clear. However, some people shoreside claim the cargo ship was approaching the bridge at high speed, despite the bridge having not yet been raised. Others express surprise at the ship's presence, claiming that they do not see its approach at all. The investigation is still ongoing. We'll keep you posted. Now, obviously, this disaster will affect us in more ways than one. With the Port Donnelly Bridge out of commission, heavy congestion is expected on the other routes across the river, and we now have reports coming in of multiple car crashes all over Riverport. So you will want to reserve enough time for your trip today if you're traveling by car. Stay safe out there. Hopefully we can all get back to normal soon.
Hopefully we can all get back to normal soon.
Let's see how Dr. Amaral's doing with the time machine.
Yeah.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before, she knows what it does.
You think Will told her about it?
No. Will was never the kind to open up.
I can relate.
Will takes it to the next level. When we were kids, the only way that Will could express anything important to me was by informing my stuffed giraffe when I was in the room.
It's precious. And weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Loneliness will do things like that. Okay, well, there's some stuff over here. Oh.
I'm not sure. I'll go check.
I will go check in a moment, because I see some interactables, baby! Let's go! Wait, is that not one? Nope.
Jack, you've got to see this.
Oh, yes, you're over here.
You should give Amaral a hand over there.
Okay, but first, you need to check out the intel I uncovered.
All right.
Probably see how
What is
Dr.
all this?
Amaral's doing.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station. I also found a video of your brother. It's on that TV. You're gonna want to see it. Everything else I printed out and put on tables over there.
Okay. Ooh.
Okay. date is... It's February 28th,
Jesus, Will.
1999. William Joyce.
1999.
After months
First experiment.
arduous work, my machine is finally ready for human testing. Ready is defined by me, since ready is obviously a relative term when you're dealing with the deformation of the chronon field and recreating of black holes' mass density by tangent. Okay, in short summary, I built a time machine, and it works. I'm gonna prove it, or die. Okay, just need to make some final preparations. When I enter the machine, I will travel clockwise around the corridor. Okay. Core is active. Chronon levels are stable. Travel clockwise around the corridor, exiting back into the same location in the near future. Oh. This clock is set to my watch. Now, when I exit the machine, there should be a significant difference in time between my watch and the clock in this room. Corridor is locked in place. Okay, setting the date to 5 minutes to the future for the first test. Now, admittedly, traveling to the past would be much more impressive, but I can't travel backwards in time, only as far as the first activation of the machine's core, which is, well, now. Okay, machine's ready. Monitor is stable. What I'm about to do is gonna change the very fabric of... I don't remember.
Ah. Oh, no, it's just gonna restart. Okay, anyways. Oh, my word.
Was that Paul?
1999.
So he arrived in the past.
How's that possible? It wasn't even the same time machine he entered at the university.
That's one question I still don't have an answer for.
Oh, mama. Okay. Might end this video. Nope. Okay. What do you have to say about this?
Is the city still hunting for me?
In full force. There's an entire webpage dedicated to potential Jack Joyce sightings.
Wait, that was a ripple.
I've been filling it in with false leads for fun. Do you want to pitch in?
Core is active.
Post that I was spotted in the back of a catering plant somewhere.
You can do better than that. But okay.
Back to the same
I'll let them
location
know.
in the near future.
But what's on the computer?
This clock.
Monarch files I uploaded,
My watch.
and I kept the juiciest stuff on screen for you.
Exit the machine.
Okay.
There should be a significant difference
Let's
in time
see.
between my watch and the clock in this room.
Okay.
Corridor.
My fifth entry. I recall moving through a...
Setting the date to 5
Actually, you
minutes
know what?
to the future for the first test.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait this to end.
Traveling to the past.
Okay, Dream Journal 5. Dr. Peretta, I'm attaching Paul Serene's most recent entry in this dream journal. I'm growing increasingly concerned with the meaning behind these dreams, but I need a second opinion. I can treat Paul's sickness. Really, as far as I can determine, the Chronon syndrome is more of a metaphysical condition than an actual medical issue. But I'm a physicist. I'm very much out of my depth with all this. This exercise was meant to help alleviate stress to ease Paul's symptoms, but so far it has resulted in the opposite. Time is of the essence. His condition is getting worse by the day. Dr. Sophia Morrow. My fifth entry. I recall moving through a wheat field that once belonged to my grandparents. I pressed the wheat stalks to the side with my hands, softly sifting through them at first, but as I pressed forward, the stalks began to wrap and curl around my arms, providing resistance to my every move. The entire field began to solidify into an unbreakable material with my body entangled in the mess. I desperately tried to pull myself free, but every moment led to a burning sensation. The world desaturated. Time stopped. I heard the unmistakable sound of my greatest fear approaching. Shifters. They emerged from all sides, surrounding me. I looked into the distance and saw a blurry figure approaching. He tried to yell, but the words couldn't escape his throat. Instead of transforming into an endless shriek pulsing through my ears. His every movement and sound transformed into an agonizing discomfort all throughout my body until it became completely unbearable. The pain trumped logic. I needed to make it stop. I needed to make it all stop. I grew violent, blindly lashing out at the figure, tearing him Excuse me. I grew violent, blindly lashing out at the figure, tearing him apart. I needed to destroy the source of the motion and sound that caused me such discomfort. The pain stopped as I took the figure's life, and as he died, his identity became clear. It was me. I had become the very threat that I once feared, but once I did not fear anymore, I felt something very clear, very pure. I turned around to discover Jack behind me. He didn't move, but I could somehow understand his intent. He welcomed me. Every misunderstanding, all the pain we had caused one another was forgotten. We were part of a higher consciousness. I heard the voice of behind me, Dr. Kim. He joined us. He told me that time was once the fire in which we burned. He told me we would burn no more. Yeah, a little bit disturbing. Just a tad.
Hey, Amy. What am I looking at here?
I've been recording Monarch communications with the radio that Beth left me. I made a compilation of anything that seemed like it might be useful.
Oh, that's very nice. Very cool. Very helpful of you. Okay, anyways. Transcript of Monarch communications. COM 1032, unknown Monarch personnel. HQ, come in. This is First Aid 1. We've got a situation here at the hospital, over. Go ahead, First Aid 1, over. It's a freaking mess down here. HQ, Burke showed up for his wife like we thought. Gibson intercepted him. Burke wouldn't come quietly, so Gibson drew on him, and, well, Gibson's dead. Burke strangled him with a power cord in full sight of half the hospital. So that kind of... that kind of crap show, over. Do we have the situation contained? Where's Burke now? Over. We're working on the scene and wiped the footage, but Gibson didn't have backup, so who knows how many people saw the fight, or where they are now. Same goes for Burke. He's in the wind, so's his wife, over. Copy that, First Aid 1. We'll run with that on our end. Just tidy things up over there, over and out. Over and out. Okay. Lifeboat document. Controlling the report situation. Clarice. I know the situation is fluid and things are progressing fast, but I want to reiterate our strategy for maintaining control over the city of Riverport. As you all know, we can't actually directly control the city. We don't have the manpower, and we don't have the actual authority. It's therefore vital that we maintain a good relationship with the media and the local authorities, and have them do much of the heavy lifting for us. Ideally, everything we do should be either undertaken by the authorities under our discreet direction, or in cases where we take action ourselves, backed by the powers that be, creating the illusion that Monarch Solutions is working in cooperation with legal authorities. Make no mistake, although we've been successful thus far, the situation is not stable, and it can change quickly. If key parties in the city lose confidence in us and our ability to handle the crisis, our control will be eroded very quickly. Therefore, we must nurture this relationship even as we conduct our own operations, some of which involve considerable troop mobilization and combat action. This is a constant balancing act, and while I'm confident we can pull it off, there's no room for error. We can't afford to grow complacent and sloppy. Fortunately, we are well prepared for this contingency. Long before we reached this point, we established a good rapport with the mayor, Riverport PD, and other major authorities within Riverport, as well as most of the important media outlets. Our strategy is twofold. Okay. Number 1, maintain control. It's imperative that we ensure that the city's various power structures remain under our control. This means maintaining a close relationship with numerous individuals and organizations, as well as manipulating the information at their disposal. While Charlie Wincott is unfortunately no longer working on this project due to unforeseen complications, he has set up powerful tools and procedures for scrubbing the internet and identifying and locating problematic situations and individuals. We're stationing people in the key locations and maintaining control, often under the guise of advisors and consultants to people in power. They are ready to step in as required. Anybody working in these roles needs to be proactive and project a constant aura of helpful authority and dependability. Diplomacy is the order of the day, people. That's vital for maintaining certain fictions, such as Jack Joyce's culpability in the events at the university, etc. Number 2, minimizing conflict. That is to say, make sure that individuals, whether they're politicians, city officials, police officers, reporters, ordinary civilians, etc., suffer a minimal impact from our activities. If we have to use force, the situation needs to take place out of sight and remain entirely contained. Whether containment means misdirection, coercion, intimidation, bribery, or some other means depends on the circumstances, but it's vital that nobody is left in a position to complain. To be explicitly clear, this doesn't mean we can eliminate witnesses and cover it up. When people don't come home, others start to ask questions, so that has to be a last resort. I expect all supervisors to monitor their teams closely to ensure things stay on the even keel. I know most of our operatives haven't been trained in the soft touch, and I'll be blunt, the last thing we need is somebody thinking this is Afghanistan and smacking a civilian around. We're one YouTube video away from this whole thing blowing up in our faces, so we have to maintain our operational profile throughout. For all of these activities, we have considerable budget. Monarch Solutions is very well off, and we've been building resources for a very long time. And this is considered a priority. So we can buy a lot of silence and cooperation from authorities and citizens alike, but that only works as long as those things are for sale. And the moment we're seen as a threat, the opportunity will disappear. If you see a problem, be proactive and call it in. Don't let anything run out of control or think it'll work itself out. We have to be sure. The situation can unravel faster than we think, and we have to coordinate our activities properly. Any questions or concerns, please contact me sooner rather than later. Interesting. So I'm wondering if the minimizing conflict portion changes if you decide to go the hardline approach and basically eliminate all the witnesses. So instead of going the friendly, like the PR approach where you don't kill people and pay people off like they're mentioning here, you just murk people. Obviously, everyone would be against Monarch, so I'm wondering how that bridge section would go too.
Anybody here we can trust?
Fiona. She's my only remaining contact on the inside.
What about this Burke guy? He was under arrest in the same transport as me.
Jury's still out on Burke.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, our character-wise, yeah, we don't know, but me-wise, yeah, I mean, he's kind of on his own, but like we're in his best interest at this point. Head of Monarch, Paul Serene, creator of Monarch, believes end of time is inevitable, is building a survival program for a select few. Division leads Martin Hatch, Monarch spokesperson, head of security and PR, Serene's key advisor, working against Serene. Dr. Sophia Marl, head of research, specialist in corona technology, only doctor trained to administer Serene's treatment, intimate relations with Serene. Possibly. Dr. Henry Kim, previous head of research, deceased. Key enforcers, Clarice Agawa, Monarch dispatcher, allegiance to Martin Hatch, working against Serene. Gibson, head of security, Monarch enforcer, deceased. Oh, he was head of security. Leader of Reaper Squad, Carlos, loyal to Martin Hatch, deceased, question mark. Potential allies within Monarch, Fiona Miller, Chronon researcher, confirmed ally, working with Beth from inside. Liam Burke, Monarch fixer, has questioned Monarch agenda extensively, deemed Monarch traitor for assisting in Jack's escape. Charlie Wincott, Monarch hacker, history of allegiance to Martin Hatch, current loyalty unknown, Dick. Sounds about right.
Lifeboat. You said this was Paul's big survival program. And why is he refusing to activate it?
Still trying to figure that out.
On the unique nature of the lifeboat. Okay. While the lifeboat protocol is fairly straightforward on the surface, it's important that the people involved with the project understand how it radically differs from other survival scenarios against so-called apocalyptic threats. Stunnerproofing. A traditional bunker built to protect the occupants from an environmental hazard, e.g. a chemical attack or nuclear fallout, is typically sealed airtight, and the occupants have their own electricity, air supply provisions, etc. The bunker's interior is isolated from the outside environment, but the lifeboat's design is different. It's not actually sealed because it doesn't have to be. It does have strong walls and protected access points, but the outside environment is not the problem. It's the lack of the Meyer-Joyce field that enables time to exist that makes the outside hazardous. From a technological standpoint, these differences make the lifeboat's operating principles quite different, particularly with regards to maintenance. Compared to, say, the failure of the life support system is hermetically sealed survival space, such as a bunker, the failure of the lifeboat's stunnerproofing system has far more immediate and grave effects. A traditional life support system can be repaired, for instance. A failure in the CO2 scrubbers would pose a significant threat. But with replacement parts and tools, properly trained occupants could easily repair the system before they would feel any ill effects. In fact, almost any mechanical failure short of a full-scale environmental breach can be fixed as long as suitable repair materials and trained personnel are at hand. But by its very nature, the stutter-proofing is different. If it fails, everybody within its area of effect is immediately affected by the zero state and becomes frozen. In a permanent zero state scenario, that means they would have no opportunity to ever make effective repairs. There's literally no time to react. The only exception would be personnel wearing an activated chronon harness, such as a striker suit, but given that repairing the stutter-proofing system is a highly technical, complicated process requiring an exceptional proficiency in the operation and engineering of chronon technology, this would be a scenario with a low probability of success. It is therefore of utmost importance that the lifeboat stutter-proofing operates reliably and without faults with multiple fail-safe systems, because if it ever fails, it's unlikely that it can be repaired or restarted. Accordingly, once the lifeboat protocol has been activated, there's no real way to deactivate it other than removing the chronon field regulator. This would be highly inadvisable, as doing so could not only disrupt the stutter-proofing, more importantly, without the CFR, the lifeboat's rate of chronon particle consumption is increased by the vast majority. The lifeboat's rate of chronon particle consumption is increased by a vast margin, effectively reducing its potential operating time to a fraction of what it is intended. Unique advantages and risks. However, it's worth pointing out that even though the lifeboat operation has unique hazards, there are also unique advantages. One such advantage is provisions. A traditional survival scenario in a bunker typically involves a poor quality of meals due to obvious resourcing problems. Anything that spoils is easily out of the question. In a zero-state scenario, however, spoilage becomes a non-issue. Anything stored outside the stutter-proofed area remains in perfect condition. This advantage doesn't only apply to comestibles, but also makes the storage of medicine, volatile chemicals, and other similar articles far less of a problem than it would otherwise be. In fact, given the fact that the city of Verport is vast compared to the relatively small number of people residing in the lifeboat, in theory, Monarch operatives could venture outside the lifeboat in chronon harnesses and actually enjoy freshly cooked meals simply by entering a restaurant and finding the ready-made dishes that have been prepared. Remove them from the zero state in a stutter-proof area and enjoy them as hot and delicious as if they would be just prepared, which is, in fact, they of course would be. To be clear, this is not a recommended activity, as it would be a foolish waste of resources to go after individual meals like that. The above scenario is mentioned here merely to illustrate the point. Even though the lifeboat has been designed to operate for decades of subjective time, it doesn't actually need provisions for that long. If the lifeboat's own reserves start to run low, a well-planned supply run into the city could easily result in a great deal of perfectly preserved supplies. Another advantage is that while the situation outside the lifeboat would be dire, people frozen in the zero state would not actually be dead. If a solution is found in the end of time scenario, everybody would resume their everyday lives, most likely with no awareness of time ever having stopped. However, it's hard to know what the exact psychological impact of that knowledge on lifeboat personnel will be. There's a real concern that the pressure of knowing that they have sole responsibility for the survival of the human race, and that there are billions of people outside of the walls of the lifeboat, helpless and unaware, frozen eternally in that last moment, may prove to be crushing for some. On the other hand, knowing that their loved ones are actually not dead and may be saved and are not in any distress, or indeed even aware of the situation, may prove to be a powerful motivating factor that helps us eventually resolve the situation. Of course, the solution to the problem of a permanent zero state is not currently within our reach, and we expect that finding one will take subjective decades. If it is indeed possible, we can but try. It's worth noting that since the people outside lifeboat are indeed not dead, merely stopped, it should be possible for a team of personnel wearing chronon harnesses to exit the lifeboat, retrieve a person, and bring them onto the lifeboat. However, I advise against adopting this practice. For the occupants, that should forever remain a theoretical scenario. Any situation in which somebody is brought in from the outside would cause undue stress to the occupants, who would at that point have to become acutely aware that their loved ones could be brought in. But since the lifeboat has limited space, this could never be allowed. That kind of psychological pressure would likely lead to friction and questions of favoritism, and ultimately increase the risk mission failure. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of just goes to show how cooked this situation is, if this were to take place. Like, you're basically just delaying the inevitable. Like, it's just for you, a select few to survive. It's weird, because like they're talking about potentially finding a way to end it, but there's no way to end it. At the same time, like they keep reiterating that. And well, there's no way to stop it, I guess they're saying, but like to like find a cure for it or like to find a way to stop it after it's happened, it's like they can't help but reiterate the fact that it's near impossible to do that. And if it is possible, it's going to take decades to like figure out. So, there's that. Monarch Mission Statement 1999 by Paul Serene, December 12th. Okay, for limited distribution for approved employees only. I have seen the path ahead, and I know it will be hard. I have found in Monarch solutions to bring together those who will walk it with me, the elite few whose skill, dedication, and passion will live on when everything else ends. To that end, number one, we will work under my guiding vision of the future, my knowledge of what is coming. We accept that we cannot change our fate, nor can we avoid it. It is a harsh truth, but it is the truth. We will accept it in its full implications, but we will not deviate from our course, nor give in to despair, nor give up the fight. Those of us who share in this knowledge, who learn the triumphs and tragedies of the days and years to come, will look past them and find ways to turn them into our advantage. The great uncertain area beyond what is known will be where we build our empire, and we build it in the hope that we can persevere, that the end isn't our end, that we can still succeed. Two, we will expand Monarch's influence and power in all possible spheres, financial, political, cultural, medical, technological, military, to the best of our ability. This is a goal unto itself. We will need to be in a position of exceptional resources and ability to act when the time comes. We will build, we will seek success and profit, not for the sake of wealth and fame, but for the sake of preparedness. Excuse me. Number three. We will develop science and technology to counter a very specific set of circumstances. This will require extensive research and experimentation, as well as a tremendous financial cost. We will not be daunted by the challenges. We will complete our work. We will not compromise. We will recognize that sacrifice is required, and we are willing to pay the cost to meet our goals. There is no alternative to this. Doubt, qualms, and sentiment are luxuries and we cannot afford. Whatever we have to do is a lesser evil than the extinction of the entire human race, and to pretend otherwise is weakness. Nothing in this history of our planet has been more important as this. Nothing we have accomplished as a species matters if we fail in our mission. Number five, we will not fail. There will be many challenges in the years ahead. I know what's coming. It can't be averted. There's no escaping it. But we can survive it, and we can overcome it, and we will. I'm dedicating myself, this company, and every shred of willpower at my disposal to that mission. I expect the same from those who join me on it. Paul Serene. Likes to repeat himself.
Serene's original manifesto for Monarch.
They had
Original.
to practically memorize this.
Hundreds of employees. They actually believe all this bullshit?
More than you can imagine.
3-phase plan. Phase 1, building an empire. February 29th, 1999 to July 4th, 2010. Formation of Monarch Solutions, lucrative investments, global expansion, employee recruitment. Phase 2, preparing for the future. July 5th, 2010 to October 8th, 2016. Ground Zero buyout, CFR preparation, Chronon Tech development, militarization. Phase 3, the Lifeboat Protocol, October 9th, 2016 to end of time. Time Machine Core Heist, Chronon Tech rollout, remove threats to Lifeboat Protocol, initiate Lifeboat Protocol. Oh, joy. That was fascinating, but we still got more to look at over here, so let's go ahead and take a gander.
No use going there before talking to Dr. Emerald.
Oh, okay, yeah, I talked to the doctor first. Okay. Alright, well, is there any Chronon sources nearby? Let's check this way. Let's look around for a second. Looks like it is active. The time machine is active.
Jack.
Oh, hello.
Hi. It's Will. I guess you're in Thailand by now. I'm not sure if you even still use his number. I don't like how he left things. I've been under a lot of pressure. There's some things I should tell you. I'd like to make it right. Just call me, okay? Please.
Dang, man. At the end of the day, he just wanted to be our brother again. Wait, how do I get that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Hello, doctor. What do you got for us?
How long do you need?
I already found the problem. Quite simple, really. The power relay is down. You'll need to find a way to reset it up. There, where the light is. I'll lower the ladder for you.
What happened to the power relay?
Power surge occurred at 7 a.m. this morning, when the machine was activated.
7 a.m.? That's hours before we even got here.
Yeah.
Well, the numbers don't lie.
Okay, I guess I'm doing some climbing.
Sure. Saves me from volunteering.
Okay, I wanna go over here now because I think we can do that. Let's check out what's over yonder. Hello?
You've got to be kidding me.
What is it?
This is all my stuff from our family home. Kept everything.
Guess you thought you might come back. What's his name?
Giraffe.
Yeah. It's about as original as I expected.
Hey, Giraffe's a great name. Me and the homies all love Giraffe. Giraffe's the GOAT.
My artsy rebel phase.
Complete with a very rebellious how-to guide. I always wanted to try this, actually. Never had the time.
What's wrong?
Toto. That's my signature.
You made this.
I've never
Whoa.
even been here before.
That woman in the picture is you, isn't it? So,
Jack. There's something you should know. 1999. I was 8 years old, playing in my backyard, and a woman approached me, told me she was from the future. She gave me very specific details of events that would come to pass. She gave me this. Filled with dates, events, proof of it all. Jack, that woman.
it was you.
Everything I told myself would happen, did. Every detail, for better or worse, came to pass, and couldn't be changed. Our fate is laid out before us, Jack. Everything that happened to get us here, every sacrifice that was made, they're all a part of this path. And they can't be changed or undone.
Beth.
When we step in that time machine, you will see for yourself.
If you're that sure about how all this works, we can try your way.
Distant mirror achievement. Beth told you about how she met herself. That's cool. So this is like totally missable
The notebook
stuff.
was full of dates, events that would come to pass, instructions. Her entire existence was formed out of those pages.
Beth's notebook. I know that this encounter will be a lot to take in. After all, it's not every day you meet your future self. I'd tell you that you need to keep this all a secret, but I know you won't listen. You'll learn that lesson the hard way. The next few years won't be easy for you. Nobody you know is going to understand what you are going through. Those closest to you will try to change you. You convince you that you are losing your mind. You're not. You're special. You have been chosen to do something amazing. Know that your struggles will all be worth it in the end because you have a purpose. You're going to save the world. How do I know? I've been going through all this before and I'm going to prove it. Below you is a list of events that will come to pass in the future. They cannot be changed or undone. It will take time for you to accept this, but eventually you will learn to use this knowledge to your advantage. You will be prepared for what's coming. October 3rd, 2000. Derek Stevenson has been bullying you for months. On October 3rd, you'll push him down the staircase at school. You'll do everything in your power to resist this, partly to avoid the consequences, partly to prove this book wrong, but the terrible things he will say in that moment will be too much for you to handle. He'll pretend to cry, claim that you gave him a concussion, and you'll take all the blame. You'll be transferred to another school. You'll hope things get better. They won't. It's going to be a difficult year. Whenever you feel helpless, you just remember this book. You are special. You have a purpose. That they don't. Hold on to that. If it makes you feel better, 16 years from now, Derek will be working at a dollar store. He still lives with his mom. December 3rd, 2000. Mr. Hartsook from next door will pass away. February 3rd, 2001. The kids at school will steal your jacket. Your parents will claim that you're hiding it on purpose, so they will buy you a new one. Look in the bin on the corner of 3rd and Main. You will find something that will get you through the winter. You'll be teased for wearing it by Michelle. You'll fight back, but it will only make things worse. Eventually, when you are able to contain your anger, take her aside and say the following to her: "I'm sorry about your mom." Then give her a hug. She will push you away. She will look incredibly confused, vulnerable. She will never tease you again. April 24, 2001. Erica, your best friend, will break her arm. Having read this, you will do everything in your power to prevent this. The actions you take to avoid this from happening will only make it so. This is the first time you will truly witness that your fate is already determined. It cannot be changed. Erica will blame you for the incident. Try not to take this to heart. You will soon discover that she isn't the friend you thought she was. Stay strong. You will find people who respect you or who you are very soon. August 5th, 2001, you will take the night bus home. There will be only one other passenger on board, a scruffy-looking kid with a black eye. His name is Jack Joyce. Remember his face? He's going to become important down the line. Yo, that's cool. September 11th, 2001. This is the one that will change you. Oh. Oh, Dale. I didn't think. Oh, okay. This is the one that will change you. An event will occur that will devastate the entire nation. An act of terrorism that will cause the World Trade Center, that will cause the World Trade Centers to collapse. Thousands will die. I won't go into into further details because the more you know, the more painful it will become when you are unable to prevent it, and you will try to prevent it. You will fail. You will curse this book for not telling you more. You will curse yourself for not being able to stop it. You will take a long time to get over this, but eventually you will use this pain to fuel your path forward. You've now felt what it is to be completely unprepared for what is coming. It won't happen again. Next time you will be ready. So this is the event that you will finally make you believe. Any doubts you had will disappear. You're ready to take on the mission. So what is coming? October 8th, 2016, an experiment gone wrong will cause time to break down. This event will be referred to as a fracture in time. The onset of this event cannot be prevented, but the outcome must be. If the fracture is not stopped, then time itself will come to an end. Life on our planet will end. Saving the world wasn't an overstatement. It is your mission. You must stop the fracture. You can pull this off, but to do so, you need to follow some of the simple instructions. Learn who to trust. Short answer, nobody. The less people... The less people know about you, the safer you will be. From this point forward, your mission takes priority over every other aspect of your life. Do not start a relationship of any kind that you aren't willing to leave behind at a moment's notice. There is one exception to this rule. We'll get to that. Interesting. Know your enemy. Monarch solutions Try to go too fast there. They will try to prevent you from achieving your goal. Learn everything you can about them. You will know the best to achieve this when the time is right. The best way to achieve this. Monarch is run by a man named Paul Serene. You must never be seen by Paul Serene. If he discovers you, then you will risk failing your mission. Learn everything you can about him, remain hidden, but keep in mind that the best place to hide is often in plain sight. Blend in, change your appearance frequently, hair color, clothing style, everything. Be cautious about drawing attention to yourself, learn to blend in. Examine those around you, the way they move, speak, laugh, copy them, become your surroundings. Train daily. There are a series of skills you will need to master to truly be prepared. Hand-to-hand combat. Filipino Kali and Jeet Kundo. Weapons training, knives, pistols, shotguns, rifles, wilderness survival, comparison, lip reading, face reading. The list is one that will build as you go. Oh my goodness. The list is one that you will build as you go. In time, you will understand what is necessary and what isn't. Don't rush yourself. Start with gymnastics. Study your target. Jack Joyce, he's the one person who can help you in your mission. He's exception to Rule 1. You can trust him. Learn what you can about Jack. Study him from afar. But do not approach him directly. You aren't the only one watching him. On October 9th, 2016, you will rescue Jack Joyce. From there, the next steps will reveal themselves. Be patient with him. He's stubborn, reckless, naive, but you can't do this without him. And he has his moments. He's much smarter than he seems at first. Don't mistake greed for stupidity. Study your objective, the countermeasure. This is the device that was built to stop the fracture in time. This is your objective. Find the countermeasure and use it to stop the fracture. Achieve this and the world will be saved. The device was built by Jack's brother, Dr. William Joyce. Any attempt to contact William or find the countermeasure before the onset of the fracture will be in vain. Wait, Jack will show you in the way. Wait, and then Jack will show you the way. Retrieving the countermeasure will not be a simple task. It will involve a great hardship and sacrifice. When the time comes, you will be ready for this. When you first read this, it won't make much sense to you. Over time, you will believe every word, but you will feel unprepared. You will wish that I had told you everything. I promise you that what is written here is everything you will need in order to get you where you need to be. I know this because I'm already there. Chin up, Toto. You're going to achieve amazing things. You. For some reason, that was tough to read, and I think that was really just myself. Very interesting stuff, though. I really loved reading that. That's a really clever way to get to know Beth.
It's her. She's the one who's been painting all over the city.
Oh, that's been Beth. Okay, that makes sense. Future Beth has been doing the paintings. And, of course, they're in the paths that I would go, because she knows what paths we've taken. Naturally. Very interesting.
Looks climbable. What do we got here?
2 of 3. Okay, let's go ahead and climb this thing. Oh, I see, because the stairs were out. Gotcha.
That's exactly the kind of question that never would have entered Will's mind while building this thing. Hey.
True. Oh.
Still getting used to that.
That's right, she has a thing on.
I expect to.
Ooh. What is there thing down there? Oh, up there. Ugh.
It's easier said than done.
No pressure.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, no pressure at 100%. We're good. Let's go.
So, red turned into green.
Okay. On the other side of the machine, you say. Which is over here. and boop.
All right, all lights are green.
And then now we get down. Yeah, I'm sure this is safe. There's just like a, you know, black hole energy right next to us. That's fine.
Chronon levels are stable. Diagnostics are positive. This may actually work. It's ready. It's actually functioning.
Okay, we're doing this. I'll set the date into the console. July 4th, 2010. Are you ready?
That's the day we can take the countermeasure.
Are you?
Oh, there we go.
This is it. There's no turning back.
Hey, wait. What did you do? That was the wrong door. You changed the date. Where is she? Where is she?
I had no choice. I couldn't let you take the countermeasure. It would put our entire plan at risk.
Oh my word.
Monarch from the terminal. They're on their way. It's over.
I thought you were watching her, Amy. What the hell?
We need the countermeasure to run the lifeboat.
Shoot her. Shoot her now!
Okay. I'm gonna follow through with the plan. Tie her up and get as far away from here as you can.
I will. You just take care of yourself, Jack. Okay?
So where did Beth go? Oh, is that how she gave herself the notebook? Cause she accidentally went that far back, or like Dr. Marl sent her that far back? Maybe that's why she appeared in 1999 with Paul. Ooh, is that us? Whoa, trippy.
Your first journey back in time, 2010. This is
Whoa.
where our notes get hazy.
You know how it ended.
Your goal when you arrived was to retrieve the countermeasure.
But my goal had to wait. Because I wasn't alone.
Fascinating. What do we got? William Joyce to Beth Wilder, the countermeasure. Okay, leaving the workshop now. Oh wait. It's finished. It's finally finished. Tests are all positive. I've officially constructed a working countermeasure for a fracture in time. Can't prove it, obviously, since there's no fracture to deploy it against, but I believe it will work. It has passed every test I can conceive. There's no reason I can see that it wouldn't. Given your knowledge of the future, I'm guessing you already knew this would be the date I completed my work. This day has been a long time coming. I was beginning to doubt it was possible. I haven't heard from you in almost 2 years now. Please tell me you are still out there. From Beth. I'm now going to ask you to do something that will sound counterintuitive. Leave the workshop, leave the countermeasure behind, and do not return until morning. As with all of my orders, it is best that I don't go into further detail. Okay, leaving the workshop now. The countermeasure is secured in my safe. I know better than to ask the reasoning behind this request. In 11 years, you've never been wrong, and I don't know about the future anyway. But that won't make this easier for me to digest. Can we meet tomorrow? Know that the device is complete. I need to know what the next steps are, and please be careful. With the countermeasure, it's tremendously powerful, and sourcing the chronon particles for it alone has taken over a decade. Rebuilding would take me years and years.
Hey, Bobby Radford coming at you on 4th of July. And what a fine day it is, too. Things up for Riverport. Don't believe me? Just look at that shiny new Monarch building going up. That's a big deal for this town. Sure, I know there's been complaints, talking about how Monarch's tearing down this or that, taking over the mom and pop spots, making Riverport more corporate. Some of that's happening. It ain't all good. A huge corporation like that, you know, they're all about power and profit. But I say, hold on there. Put it in perspective. This town's been miserable for a long time. A long time. When our shipbuilding industry took that final nosedive, we hit one hell of a slump. A lot of people I know have been unemployed for years now, and that's hard. But Monarch's here. And they're starting to change that big time. So they ain't perfect. So what? It beats the alternative. I want to be optimistic about this. It ain't wrong to have a little hope for the future. I want to believe that this is capitalism working as intended, you know? The American way, you could say.
Interesting. So it was kind of seen as a positive thing at first.
What's going on here? Since when did Will run a graffiti workshop? None of this crap was here in 2016.
Explore the swimming hall. Okay. Let's go look around before we enter that room.
What the? Someone's in here.
Oh, is that what I'm hearing? Gunshots? Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay.
Who the hell is that? The fuck are they shooting at?
That's a great question. Can we climb up here? Nope. That's probably where we come down. Let's go ahead and get inside here, though.
It's locked.
Oh.
I gotta check out that gunfire before I go anywhere else.
Never mind. Gotta check out the gunfire. Ooh, Chronon source. Oh, hello. Okay, and I think now we gotta check out the gunfire. Actually, how many upgrades do we have? Ooh, 6. I mean, we already have the first part of this one. I say we do time shield. And then we just need 4 more for lasting longer and bigger radius. Why does it look like... Is that Beth? Or is that Amy?
Beth?
Oh, it is Beth. What?
It's me.
Oh, shoot.
Hey. What happened to you?
She got sent back a while, didn't she?
This is it. There's no turning back. Jack?
Oh, did she go the opposite oh, wait. What happened? Did it happen as I thought? Like, did she get sent back and... Maybe, I don't know.
Dr. Emerald sent me to the future. I fought for months.
Oh,
trying
the
to find a
future.
way to get back.
Oh, shoot.
I wasn't the only one.
Oh. Oh.
Stop! I followed him back. He set William's machine to 1999. The first possible exit point.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm on your side.
Who are you?
I'm Beth Wilder. There's some things you need to know.
That's how he knew Beth, because the Beth he knew was from the future.
You're the reason he built the countermeasure. And you've been here ever since. 11 years. Why? Why didn't you come back?
We should get ready. We don't have much time.
Huh. So that's the Beth we know. Yeah. Okay, that's
She had
fascinating
changed,
stuff.
and there was a weight in her eyes. She was hiding something.
She always was. What exactly do you believe changed in Beth?
She lost hope.
Back in time. Here I am. Yep. She went back to the beginning. That's it didn't happen the exact way I thought, but what I presumed happened did happen, just with extra steps. Back in time. Here I am. Back in time. I've already lived once before. No matter how long I'll need to stay here, no idea what comes next. This isn't how it was supposed to go. This wasn't the plan. If I'm going to come to terms with that, then I'm going to need to write it all down. There's nobody to tell this to but myself, so hello me again. This all started back in 2016. Jack and I kidnapped Dr. Amaral, and we were supposed to use the time machine to travel back to 2010 and retrieve the countermeasure. I believe Dr. Amaral switched the date at the last moment. I heard Jack calling out, but it was too late. I was already inside. There was nothing to do but keep moving forward. And when I exited the corridor, I arrived in this one place I never thought possible, the end of time. My greatest fear was realized. I'm still trying to grasp at what that means. My entire life has been devoted to stopping the fracture. What I saw, was it proof that it couldn't be stopped? I can't believe that. There's a logic to all this, a meaning. I just haven't found it yet. I'm not ready to write down details of the end of time, not yet. The essential part of the story is that I found a way back. I spent a long time trying to fix William's machine, but somebody beat me to it. He set a course to the earliest time the machine could operate. The first time the core was activated, February 28th, 1999. I followed him through. That's when I found William, still alive, and much younger than I had ever seen him. I warned him about the fracture. I told him that he was the only one who could create a solution. He begged me not to tell him anything else about the future. He said he couldn't stand living like that, being constantly aware of what will come to pass. His every action just part of the preordained dance. I wanted to tell him more, but I know how he felt. William agreed to do what must be done. He agreed to build the countermeasure. This whole time it was me who set him on that path. He says the machine doesn't have the sufficient chronon capacity to return me to the future. He says a jump that far would be nearly impossible without a substantial scientific breakthrough. Apparently that hasn't happened yet. That's his way of saying I'm trapped. In 1999, second time around. So, here I am. July 19th, 1999. Time machine move equals success. I worked with Will to get the time machine moved. Had to make sure Serene wouldn't be able to use it to his advantage, so he moved it to the one place I knew would be safe, Bradbury swimming pool. It was her idea to move it. Will spent a big chunk of his research grant buying the property. It's the one place I know for sure that Monarch won't find us. After all, they still weren't aware of it in 2016. That means this is my new home for the time being. Will refuses to build the countermeasure here. He says that it has to be done at his workshop. He chose that location to build the time machine for a reason. Something about abnormal chronon density, anomalies, whatever, didn't seem to concern him that the very people we need to hide from know about his workshop. Probably doesn't help that he won't let me tell him who those people actually are. Guy's almost as stubborn as his brother. Now that the move is complete and Will is on his way, all I can do is wait. Not like an idea of that. Keeping busy was the only thing that distracted me from the eerie nature of being trapped here. Guess I should look at the bright side. Second chance at having a killer Y2K party. September 5th, 1999. Little me, the most surreal experience. Her eyes looked so full of life, looking at the clouds and vulnerable to the world around her. She looked full of life. She looked happy. It was me. I knew the day was coming. I knew that I had to go see her and set her on her mission so that she would do what needed to be done, that someday she would become, well, me. She was in the background, a bright red duffel coat, plain, simple pleasures. It's strange. I remember the small details so differently the first time around. When I was a child, that woman who came to see me seemed like an angel, a limitless source of wisdom, gifting me with a purpose. Now I was that woman, trembling, a lump in my stomach, nervous as hell. It didn't matter. I knew she was too young to see those things on my face. I gave her the notebook. I told a small child to give up those simple pleasures to pursue a life that would bring nothing but pain and hardship. I promised her that it would all be worth it, that she would make a difference, that she would save the world. She believed me. January 1st, 2000, epic Y2K party. Ate bagels with cream cheese and watched Buffy reruns in a drained swimming pool. Party on. September 11th, 2001, 9/11. I tried to stop it a second time. Huh. Even though she warned herself, she tried to stop it again. Wow. I warned them, told them exactly what was going to happen. Nothing changed. I came to terms with the fact that none of this could be changed as a child, but since then I've seen things that make me desperate to prove myself wrong, desperate to believe that what I've seen cannot come to pass. I tried to stop the rise of Monarch. I tried to stop Paul Serene, both versions of him. Every action was negated by the force of a timeline that cannot be bent or broken. I've tried to stop tragedy as well. Jack's parents, Christmas of 1999. I knew what happened to them. This time I was there. Car crashed exactly as it was supposed to. My presence only led to it to happen as it always did. I went to the funeral. I watched Jack cry. I watched Will build up a wall around himself. I watched two brothers change forever in that moment, and I couldn't do nothing about it. And now this. Frick. May 22nd, 2002. Monarch. They believed me near. Oh my gosh. They spotted me near William's workshop. Barely got out of there alive. After all this time, Serene is still obsessed with finding me. He won't give up until he does. Have to be more careful in the future. May 22nd, 2003, the end of time. Been having recurring nightmares about what I saw. Write it out. I have to write it out. It's the only way to move past it. In 2016, I entered the time machine intending to travel back to 2010. That didn't happen. Dr. Amaral changed the date. When I exited the time machine, I arrived at the end of time. The fracture had run its course. Time had stopped altogether. The entire world was frozen in one hanging moment. I was the only one who's still able to function, or so I thought. Then the shifters came. I can still hear them. Their sounds echo through my dreams. The entire world was still except me. They really don't like movement. I stepped out of the machine into the one thing I spent my entire life trying to prevent. The fracture was never fixed. I was living through the proof. The first hours were the hardest. I was living through a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from, surrounded by constant reminders that my mission would fail, never able to stay in one place because the shifters were always searching, always hunting. I wasn't alone. I discovered the first evidence of this a few days in. I heard the shifters become agitated, but I was nowhere near them. They were following somebody else. Paul Serene, a younger Paul, scared, weak, vulnerable. He found me, tried to convince me that we needed to work together, to help each other through. He found out very quickly that I wanted him dead. He had no training, no killer instinct, but he had those damn powers. All I had was the Chronon harness. The end of the world, the only two people left. We became sworn enemies. I can't be sure how long we spent there. It could have been months, could have been years, or when time doesn't move, it feels like an eternity. Our grip on reality slipped away, trapped in an endless Our grip on reality slipped away, trapped in an endless loop of brutal survival. Though we were enemies, there was a strange bond formulated through that suffering. We've shared an experience that no other human has ever endured. Eventually, Paul managed to get William's time machine working. He was convinced that he needed to travel back to the earliest possible point in order to stop this all from happening. He had to learn that the past couldn't be changed. I followed him through the machine, but he escaped. He formed Monarch. He built an empire. I watched the birth of a monster. I can't escape the feeling that my actions helped shape what he became. Maybe I could have guided him. Maybe if I hadn't tried to hunt him down and kill him at the end of time. That can't be my part in all this. There has to be more. I wake up in a cold sweat most nights. I hear the shifters coming. I can almost feel their presence. Much of my experience at the end of time has become a blur in my memory, but there is one detail that I can't shake. One detail that brings my entire mission into question. One detail that haunts me. 2021. Huh. What happens in 2021? February 3rd, 2005. Hobbies. 5 years until the countermeasure will be complete. I spend most of my days training. I don't know what happens once the device is finished, but being prepared is my specialty. I still wonder if Jack will follow the plan, if he'll emerge from that machine in 2010. Best not to think about it. I'm not giving up, but I can't let these thoughts consume me. I need to focus on the present, focus on what is in front of me. That's the mantra that keeps me going. Just focus on the present. So I decided to take on some hobbies. Tried poetry, got depressed. dabbled with a guitar for a while, smashed it through the wall. Then I started experimenting with graffiti. Seems to be working out okay for me so far. It's fulfilling on a few different levels. Partly as a form of self-expression, partly as a means of release, partly just to frick with people. What happens when Joe analyzes some graffiti on a wall one day, builds an interpretation in his head, and then 3 years later his depiction of that image comes true? Not sure it's fun to think about. Not sure, but it's fun to think about. I can't change anything, but at least this gives me the illusion of some kind of power. That illusion is what keeps me holding on. Sometimes I leave anonymous notes in people's mailboxes telling them what will happen next week. I watch their reactions from afar. Voyeurism and graffiti, that's my life these days. Focus on the present. Fair enough. October 8th, 2007, Jack. Started watching him recently. I know Monarch is tracking him, so I keep my distance. I wasn't sure why I felt I need to follow him to watch his life from the outside, but now I think I understand. I met Jack in the wake of his brother's death, the onset of the fracture, worst day of both of our lives. He was broken. That's the only Jack I ever knew. There's some kind of comfort in seeing him in happier times. I watched his band play a gig nearby, atrociously bad. Whiny emo music. Definitely a music movement I didn't need to live through a second time. But there was something pure about seeing him up there, letting it all out. He never had an easy life. It was nice to see that he found a way to release all that. He just looked happy. It made me forget everything else. The nightmares stopped for a while after that, so I kept following him. It gave me something else to focus on. I spent most of my life hiding who I am, but I know. Well, from what I know. I spent years of my life hiding who I am, what I know. I knew Jack for less than 24 hours, but he's the only person I've opened up to about everything. I told him the truth, he believed me. I wish I could thank him for that. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell him if he comes through that machine on July 4th, 2010. What will he think when he sees me? 11 years have passed. I look like I've aged 3 lifetimes since then, and for him it could only be a matter of minutes. What do I say? That I saw the end? That this might all be for nothing? I was the one who believed without question that we could stop the fracture. That confidence has now been replaced with insecurity, weakness. I fear letting him see that. I fear that he'll see the doubt in my eyes. For years, I felt invincible, full of hope. I'm not that woman anymore. I'm scared. That's powerful to admit something like that, though. December 11th, 2007. Memory. Tonight I painted something at the university campus. It was only after I finished that and took a step back to look at it that I realized I've seen it before, about a decade ago. Remains of something painted on a wall but washed away. It was a jolt. Is all of this futile? Nothing sticks. Nothing has changed. All of it washed away by the river of time. Frickin' time travel. July 9th, 2008. Will. I've been in contact with Will every 6 months or so. Short exchanges just to get an update on his progress building the countermeasure. He's still at least 2 years away from completion, but he's now confident that he knows how the countermeasure will work. He told me that the countermeasure will be able to reverse a fracture in time, but in order to do so, it must be activated early in the escalation of the fracture. Once the fracture runs its course, once the end of time is reached, he believes the countermeasure will be rendered ineffective. I asked him what it would mean if the end of time ever occurred. He said it would mean that the fracture was never stopped, It would mean that we failed. July 1st, 2008. Everything I've done has been for nothing. July 4th, 2010. Final entry. The day is here. Soon I'll receive word that William has completed the countermeasure. I'm sure of it. I've come to accept that this doesn't mean we'll succeed. I've come to accept that my mission was a lie. But I'm not giving up. Lie or not, I devoted my life to this cause. It gave me meaning. It's all I've ever known. Even if I've seen the proof that I won't succeed, I'm not giving up. I will dedicate every ounce of courage I have left to see this through. I'll retrieve the countermeasure. I'll keep it safe until 2016. I will do everything in my power to activate it when the time comes. I will fail, but I will fail knowing that I did everything in my power to save the world. For years, I hoped that this would be the day when I would see Jack again. I've given up that hope. This mission started with me alone. Now that's how it will end. This will be my final entry. Woof. Some heavy stuff. Lots of reading, but I love it, dude. The world. I know some people aren't gonna be a fan of the fact that a lot of the world building is through reading, but in this case, I like it.
I can't do this anymore. I can't fucking do this.
Damn, dude. There she is. Huh, the stairs are working.
Years.
Yeah, that's yeah. That's rough. Why am I getting the thing? Oh! It's up here? Ah, yep. Hello. Sneaky, sneaky, are we? Okay. I think that's everything.
I'll unlock the door.
So where's Will? Where's the countermeasure?
The countermeasure's at William's workshop, where he built it.
Then that's where we go.
Yes. That was the plan.
Oh, follow. That's right, there was stuff in here. So this is how we get in here. Makes sense.
Just have to unlock this.
Oop, yep, got a chronon source.
My supplies are upstairs. We'll need to get them. There's so much you don't know that you never saw. I gave up on the idea that you would ever come.
I need to know we're still in this together.
I told you once our fate is already laid out for us. I still believe that. More than ever. I'm just worried what that might mean.
It means we finish this.
It means we finish this.
There we go.
Indeed. Okay, still gotta wait 2 more for that. How are we doing on collectibles? Just got 2 more. I think they're upstairs anyways. Yep. Dang, it's cool being in the same place in multiple different time frames.
Take whatever you need. The rest of it's going in the river, along with everything else I brought here.
That's a little drastic.
My time here is done, Jack. I have to erase my presence. Let me know when you're ready to go. I'm ready when you are, Jack.
Yeah, 1 second. Hold on. I wanna... This. Can I... Dude, this system needs to be fixed. Oh. There we go. Okay. Got our weapons.
Okay. Countermeasures at Will's workshop. We find it, then what?
You bring it back here, use the machine, and return to the future. Use it to stop the fracture. That was always the plan.
That is still the plan.
Yes.
You followed Paul to 1999. Why did he travel so far back?
To form Monarch. Prepare for what's coming.
You kept tabs on him.
And he's kept tabs on me.
Monarch formed, CEO never disclosed. Lucrative investments, all based on Serene's future knowledge. Monarch spotted William Joyce. Monarch has fallen William throughout reports, no longer safe to keep in direct communication. Martin Hatch hired. First listing of Martin Hatch on employee chart. No details available on Hatch prior to this. Monarch patrolling workshop. Monarch spotted me near Will's workshop. Barely escaped alive. Must avoid workshop area. Monarch on Fortune 500. Well positioned on Fortune 500. Investments have stopped. PR campaign has begun. Spotted by Monarch. Monarch still searching for me. Must stay out of the public eye from this point forward. R&D facility commissioned to Gull Island. Must investigate further. Martin Hatch promoted. Martin Hatch now designated Monarch spokesperson. Previous spokesperson found dead. Every promotion Hatch receives results from a trail of blood. Construction begins on Monarch Tower. Monarch Tower construction. Monarch investigated Will's workshop. Monarch personally spotted covertly entering Will's workshop. They may know what he's up to. Monarch security cameras now surround the workshop. Approaching area will alert Serene. Monarch Chronon Tech delayed. Monarch Chronon Tech research under Dr. Kim not proceeding as planned. Not enough Chronon particles available. Ground Zero not present. Dr. Sophia Marlowe recruited, hired as Chronon research scientist. 100%, and I'm all equipped and ready to go.
I can't imagine what happened to you. When you entered that machine, I wanted to go after you, but I didn't know where Sophia sent you or how to find you.
You made it here. It's all that matters. You followed the plan.
Whatever happened to you, change it.
Don't.
We can fix this.
Don't.
We can undo this.
You still don't get it. It can't be changed. No matter what we do, the pieces fall in all of the exact same places. I've tried. Over and over.
I can't just sit back and do nothing.
You have to let go. Jack. You have to let go. I've seen it. The end of time. That is where she sent me. I was there. I've been fighting this fight my entire life, and I saw us fail. I saw where this leads. I just don't know anymore. I don't know if we can win this thing.
Then we'll die finding out.
Oops. There we go. Act 4, Part 4. Here we go.
I don't know a fraction of the hell that Beth went through. What she experienced when she saw the end of time, how that changed her, like it changed Paul. Followed by 11 years of living like a ghost. Beth I'd known had laser focus. This Beth, she had doubts. You okay?
Yeah.
But the countermeasure, the one thing that could set things right, was waiting for us at Will's workshop.
There it is.
In 2010, Monarch didn't own the area yet. That came shortly after because of what happened with you. But we knew William was building something new in his workshop, and we knew it must be important. We were monitoring the place.
Yeah, Beth knew about your presence. She'd done spying on her own. We came over the rooftops to avoid detection.
It's this way.
Oh. That guy's conked out.
Does Will know we're coming?
No, he doesn't.
I can't believe we're stuck working on the 4th of July.
Hey, you don't have to do this. You want it? to take the extra shift.
I know.
This way, Jack.
Hey, at least you get in time and a half, right?
Buy a tanning bed, you're gonna live in.
What?
It's a reference. You wouldn't get it.
That's funny. Hello? What did this do?
Who the hell turned out the...
Whoops. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Power outages this week. That's the last straw. I've had it.
Let's go.
Oh, that was the last Quantum Ripple of the game. Wait. That's crazy. Oh, bro just left. Yo, wait, that's that's funny.
Come on, this way.
Okay, I'm coming. What? Okay.
What's going on? We may be in their
Ow.
sights. We need to be quick.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I saw a ripple. I was worried I was jumping down was going to prevent me from finding it, but I think it's right here. Hell yeah. Are we at 6? No, one more. One more. How many collectibles are in this one? 1 quantum ripple, 2 more chronon sources, 4 documents, 1 media. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Hey, Will?
He's not here. I made sure of that.
What? Why? He's the only one that knows how to use the countermeasure.
Which is why he needs to be kept safe. In case... things go bad.
Fine. We get the device, then you lead me to my brother.
Sure.
Now, where do we find this thing?
Will said he secured it inside a safe. Somewhere in the building.
All right, Will. Where'd you hide that safe? 11 years. Building this thing was his life for 11 years.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, basically dedicated his life to this.
This must be where he built it.
Looks like it. Will's journal. June 7th, 2010. The countermeasure is near completion. I should be celebrating. I should be excited. 11 years of work is coming to an end, but there is a weight on my mind. I can't shake it off. Jack came to see me. He found out that I sold our parents' house to continue funding my research. Understandably, he was furious. After all, the house was left to both of us. He doesn't understand the necessity of what I'm doing here. Talking turned to yelling. Yelling turned to pushing. He told me it wasn't mine to sell. He told me that they were his parents too. He told me that I was a piece of crap. I was angry. I couldn't contain myself, and then I said it. I still don't believe the words that came out of my mouth. I told him that it was his fault, the car crash. I told him that he was to blame for everything we had been through. I knew it was the only thing that could truly hurt him, and I used it. I can justify my actions as a result of months of fatigue, frustration, and lack of sleep. It was wrong. I knew it was as soon as I said it. He just stood there, devastated for what felt like minutes. I could see a wall building between us. He told me he's leaving this town. He's never coming back. That was 3 days ago. I haven't been able to reach him since. I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't concentrate. I know the countermeasure will be finished soon, but that victory is a hollow one now. I've spent 11 years building a device to save the world. The only thing that kept me going all this time was the fact that there was one person in this world that I needed to protect, no matter what the cost. And I just lost him. Dang, that would be tough.
It's April 2nd,
Hey.
1999.
There we go.
It's been about a month since the incident. Since I was shot by the man from the future. Since Wilder. I've moved the machine. Hidden it. I wish I could destroy it, but made her tell me as little as possible. The more you know about what'll happen, the worse it'll be. We're all puppets. I can take that for as long as I can't tell the difference. I think she understood. Doesn't matter anyway. She told me the fracture is gonna happen because of what I did. I have to fix it. I have to. I don't know how yet. I have to build a countermeasure of some kind. I know the theoretical mechanism of the field's collapse, but how to stop it, let alone reverse it. It'll take years of research. I have no idea how to do this. How to pay for it. I don't know. Wilder's from the future. And she came to me. I have to assume that I was successful, right? Why else would she come to me?
He was planning on giving it to you.
And it was stolen before he ever had the chance. Which means this is the only way it can play out.
Hey, River Boy. I'm pretty sure you folks are having a better time than I am. Old Bobby's still stuck in the studio just a little while longer. Whereas all of you folks are out there enjoying what I hope are spectacular 4th of July parties. So set off some fireworks, eat a little too much, drink until every joke you hear is funny, and spend some time with your loved ones. Appreciate the good things in your life, you know? This country ain't perfect, but it's still pretty damn good, and it's sure as hell worth celebrating. I'm about done here
Hell yeah,
myself.
brother.
I can't wait to get home. Crack open a beer or 3.
Can't agree
and
more.
Get back with the people I love most. We're gonna appreciate that this year's better than last year, and we've all got good things to look forward to. And isn't that what today's really all about? Being safe and free, not having to be afraid, knowing that we've made a future for ourselves, and that it's all gonna be all right. Yeah. Riverport, this is Bobby Radford signing off for tonight. And wishing all of you a happy Independence Day.
There's some things you need to know. You're the only one who can stop it.
There's no theoretical groundwork. It could take even years to build.
And it will. You'll have to keep it a secret. Even from the ones you love. It's the only way to keep them safe. You witnessed one, didn't you? An echo.
Yeah. It was you.
A long time ago now.
You'd been there before. Witnessed flashes through time. I assume pieces of that puzzle had come together since.
And some were yet to come.
That's where I need to go. Okay.
Let's see here.
Oh, wait. Is it in here? Huh.
The power setup wasn't working. But it must have worked at some point.
Maybe I can rewind time to get this working.
It was all there on the board. The details of his downward spiral. His work consumed him. Became some kind of desperate obsession. He was never the same.
Call Jack on birthday. Apologize to Jack for not calling on birthday. June 2nd, don't forget. Don't forget what? Thanksgiving, remember. Pay electricity. Get electricity turned back on. Jack's birthday equals June 2nd. Buy groceries. Give Beth update on status. Erase this. June 2nd. Apologize to Jack again. GMDR. What does this note mean? Buy a whiteboard eraser. Meet with bank for loan. Shower first. Shower. Oh, man.
The device wasn't there. But it must have been at one time.
Yeah. Try to find a way in.
Uh-huh. Hell yeah.
Door's unlocked.
Let's go. Okay. Oh wait. Wait, if the thing's up. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Okay, wait. How do I get... Oh. I remember that... Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my goodness. Good thing I remembered to go at this before going inside, because I was worried I might miss it. I was like, wait, wasn't there a thing I needed to get over here? Because that's not the right direction. Okay, upgrade. Yes. Time shield. Yeah, it is. Let's go. So now literally the only thing we have to upgrade is time stop. So we have, looks like there's 10 more total chronon sources to find. Okay. Good to know. How are we doing on collectibles? One more. And it's right in here. Perfect. We're on a roll, fellas.
Come take a look at this.
Alright. What's up?
He didn't leave the code. But I can crack it. I just need some time to...
Somebody's here.
It's Monarch. I knew it. I knew they'd find us.
I'll take care of it. Just get that safe open, stay inside.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd been spotted the moment you arrived. You never had a chance. You were on a suicide mission.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna lie down and just give up without a fight. Not then, not ever.
This is Trojan 1 approaching workshop perimeter. Over.
Remember, orders are to take her alive. Monarch Actual's en route.
Roger.
Here we go.
Stop right there. Where's the girl?
Hey, hold on. Take it easy. Seems to be the problem.
He's got! God, open fire!
Oh, okay.
HQ? We've got a situation.
What's the sit rep?
He got backup. I don't know what he is.
Orders are to keep the mission quiet, tidy. We can't lose one attention.
He's tearing us apart.
Okay. Ooh, hey. Damn it. I was doing good too.
Take it easy.
He's got a gun! Open fire!
Nope.
What the fuck was that? Shoot him!
They don't
See that?
straight to the head, Justin.
Hey, fellas. Got him.
We got a situation.
What's the sit rep?
He got backup. He's... I don't know what he is.
Orders are to keep the mission quiet, tidy. We can't afford unwanted attention.
Tearing us apart.
I'm on my way. Hold perimeter.
Ooh. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, that works too.
Whoa!
That's all.
Get out of my way.
Here we are again. Exactly where we left off years ago.
Paul.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hand it over.
I said, get out of my way.
Gotta get back in.
Okay, we got everything. We're 100%. We're good. Let's go.
Give me the device. Come with me. We can survive this together. You know it can't be stopped. I can see it in your eyes. You know this.
What if you're wrong?
Oh. Oh.
We failed. We created Ground Zero. Caused everything to happen how it always did. Every piece falling into place.
Except one. The blast sent you through time. Brought you back to 2016. The same exact time from which you left. Something anchored you there. We need to know how you did this.
You think I wanted to come back? I was pulled away. Everything I came for was still back there. Left behind.
Beth! Come on, move! Beth, get up. Beth, come on, get up. Please, Beth. Beth, you need to move, okay?
No, does Beth die?
That's it. Get the gun. Come on, Beth, move. Come on, please. Beth, move! Paul, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't!
I'm not wrong.
You can't. No! No!
Serene had the countermeasure the whole time. I had to get it back.
A rash decision. You claim Beth Wilder's death had no impact on your behavior, but...
Like I said, I barely knew her.
So, what you did next? It wasn't personal?
No.
Beth doesn't deserve that, dude. Everything she went through, and to go out like that, that is so sad. No, we gotta do something about that. We have to. There's no way. Okay, that is a cliffhanger. Holy, what a way to end Act 4. Sheesh. Wow, dude. One more act to go to finish the game. The finale is upcoming. Wow. Alright. Well, on to the next junction, which I believe is the 4th one. It should be 4th junction. Should be junction 4, right? Pretty sure. Alright, let's get on to it. Control or surrender.
I don't
Junction
have
4.
much time left. I know.
That's right. Yep.
I spent 17 years working it out.
Probably the last
planning
one
it,
too.
Building Monarch. Because I knew what was coming, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. But what I've built has been turned against me.
Murdered Beth Wilder in cold blood. That's insane.
What is the point in saving them if I can't trust them? I'm slipping away into pain and rage. The sickness is accelerating. The CFR. It has cost me so much. But I have harnessed its power. And with it, my plan will work. With it, I will keep the lights on when the world goes dark.
Mr. Serene? Sorry to disturb you, sir, but I have that cleanup report on Dr. Kim's lab you wanted.
Meet me in my office, soldier. I'll be there when I've sealed the CFR chamber.
She calls him soldier too.
The lab explosion. My treatments, all gone. First things first. Seal the chamber.
Just looking at this actually do something.
The chronon field regulator.
Oh.
William's precious countermeasure. Need to keep it safe at all costs. The lifeboat depends on it.
Oh yeah, we are not looking good. Mr. Paul, are you doing okay? Are you doing okay, Ball? Seal the chamber. Is there anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, time to seal the chamber. Here we go.
CFR has been secured.
Mr. Serene? I'm in your office.
I'll be right there. Serene out. This soldier doesn't know how close to the end I am.
I don't think a lot of people do, and you made sure of that.
I'm afraid of becoming the enemy. What that would mean for me, for the plan. I can feel it infesting my thoughts. I don't know who to trust anymore. Sophia Amaral. She wanted to activate the lifeboat before it was ready. She wants to sabotage my operation. Who knows what she's told Jack? Who knows how long she's been working against me?
Sir?
Be right with you, son.
Yeah, I need to read it. I need to read something real quick. I have one collectible.
Sir, you ordered us to search the demolished lab. Your treatments were destroyed, but there was one left. The casing appears to be broken, but it's all we could find.
Okay, just 1 second. I'll be right there. From Clarice, the Emerald situation. Sir, the activation of the lifeboat strikes me as a prudent measure, and I'm glad we're not taking any chances on that front. However, having discussed the matter with Mr. Hatch, I'm increasingly worried about Dr. Emerald's motives. We know that she was involved in the explosion at the treatment lab. The thing is, she's intelligent and resourceful, but that explosion wasn't something a clever scientist whipped up all by her lonesome. The lab was blown up with military-grade explosives sourced from our armory, an armory she doesn't have access to, and they weren't just thrown in at random. Somebody with a solid understanding of structural weaknesses and demolition expertise set them up. That's military training, so we know she had competent help. That means she's not working alone. Clearly, Dr. Marl is connected to Joyce, or she wouldn't have been kidnapped. That had to be her exit strategy. She had to know that we'd trace the lab explosion to her. That's not our only concern. We have to try to figure out who she was working with on our end. I know her portrayal hurt you personally in more ways than one, and this may not be the easiest time to start looking into this. I hope you know that I'm at your disposal. Whatever you need done, I want to get to the bottom of this. Okay, yeah, I'm really interested to see what happens if he does trust her instead of Hatch. Alright, what's this choice gonna be?
But it's damaged. Is it safe to use?
Sir? I didn't catch that.
Or is it a trap? Another betrayal. The treatment will make me weak. Is that what they want? Can any of them be trusted?
Fascinating.
I'm not a traitor. We're the same now. need your help. I can focus on the mission. The lifeboat. See it through to the end. I still have allies I can trust.
Look, you have to realize you're not gonna keep me from getting the CFR.
Last chance to walk away, Joyce. Liam Burke.
No.
He would fight to defend us. To slow Jack down. The plan could still work.
No, Liam. But I like Liam and his wife. What's Surrender do?
You have all betrayed me. Assured my downfall. And now, I will assure yours.
My world will be renewal. My world will see balance.
Chaos. It's falling apart. They're working against me. They're fighting each other.
You'll need to get to Serene's office. He's got direct access to the CFR. Alright?
Joyce fixes the fracture, he fixes the world, and I'll go home happy.
Charlie Wincott. Another weakling. A traitor siding with Jack. I can make them suffer. All of them.
Serene holds on to his reason in a final effort to see his plan through. Serene stops fighting his Cronon syndrome. He loses faith in his plan and Monarch. Huh. Well, if I'm being consistent again, I feel like Control is where we need to go. I think desperation for Control and seeing his plan through one last time and one final effort makes the most sense, especially with the choices I've been making previously. And then I think honestly, all the opposites of my choices also work together. Like going the hardline approach, going the what was it? Oh yeah, number 2 is like business or personal, whether business or personal. And then 3 was trust in Hatch or trust in Sophia, and then this one is yeah. If we go the opposites of my choices, like hardline, going personal, trust in Sophia, surrendering, losing faith and everything. I don't know. I feel like yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Both could work. Both work, but I feel like with what I've been going with, I feel like Control makes the most sense to go for. Because I mean, like you could argue that if you go the opposite direction with like trust in Sophia, and then like have him wanting to keep control and seeing his plan through, in that sense could work. Ooh, in that case, surrender could also work because maybe he feels like he's like I have nothing else, because like yeah, my closest companion has betrayed me. At least at the it seemed like him and Dr. Sophia were somewhat close. It was his most trusted person besides Martin, and having that betrayal could make him give up, but it could also make him realize that the only thing he has left now is to see his plan through. I love these choices because like you could there's arguments for both, honestly. But I liked the surrender one and the way the story went with the surrender one though. I don't like having to fight Liam. I don't like Liam turning bad though. That's the thing. I don't like Liam turning bad. I think I might go surrender probably because of that. Because like with the first choice, I wanted to save Amy, and that's why I picked that choice. It also still works anyways, like thematically. But like I feel like this one might. I feel like with the way I went with not trusting Sophia, I feel like I might go surrender. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense than if he does trust Sophia and then surrendering. I feel like it would make more sense if he trusts Sophia and then chooses control versus surrendering, because he still has Sophia on his side at that point, I think. Or at least still believes she's on his side. Hmm. Ooh, I think. Oh, initially I was thinking control, but now I think I want to go surrender. Hmm. This is a tough one. Control or surrender. Okay, so the more I think about it, the more I think that surrender is the option that I'm gonna go with. I feel like I've got the most peace with that decision in a sense, you know. I feel like it's starting to make more sense to choose this. I think it really just boils down to who I decided to trust, whether it was Sophia or Hatch. And I feel like trusting Hatch and feeling the portrayal of Sophia would make the most sense in making him stop in his fight with Cronon syndrome, since she was the one that did his treatment. It makes the most sense that he would doubt the treatment and then therefore not use it. But it would make way more sense to hold on to his reason in a final effort, like holding on to his plan to see his plan through and in a final effort to succeed in his plans that he's been going, you know, that he's spent like years and years building up. Like he really built this company for this purpose. And then like having Dr. Sophia on his side, like if we decide to trust her instead of Hatch, I feel like that makes more sense to go that route. So therefore, we are gonna go with surrender.
Sir? Are you alright?
Who put you up to this?
Sir, you ordered us to go through Dr. Kim's lab, find what we can...
Who are you working for?
You, sir!
Liar!
What the fuck?!
Damn.
No. Any of them. It could be any of them.
Yeah. I mean, and also like there's suspicions of Hatch already as well too. So you know, it makes more sense. Makes the most sense. Two of his closest allies seemingly betrayed him, especially Sophia.
Bradbury swimming pool.
There we go. 39% of the community agreed with my choice. Sheesh. Oh, my friend agreed. That's funny. My one friend that's played this game. So far I've been in the minority. The only one I've been in a majority was the PR approach. Everything else has been in the minority. I'm very interested in that. Very, very interested in that. Okay. Moving on. Alright. Recap.
Become unhinged. What about my treatments? He's triggered a catastrophe.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours.
He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to let things end. And this is where we come in.
Good evening, Dr. Amaral.
5 minutes out, Mr. Hatch.
I've come to free you, my friend. It's time for you to rejoin the others, to return to the infinite.
What was troubling me is who got them into Kim's lab. She paid a visit minutes before the explosion.
I need her found now.
Liam?
Yeah, so I have some information about Warren Hatch. I want him apprehended immediately.
Alright, everybody, get your chips and popcorn and your drinks or water, and let's watch what is probably going to be the last episode of the series. I don't know if there's an episode 5, but if there is, then disregard that. But regardless, let's enjoy episode 4, titled Lifeboat Protocol.
No!
Dr. Holden?
What the hell is it?
The protocol's been initiated.
That can't be happening.
I'm afraid we have no time.
I need to wake my family.
Your family won't be necessary.
Dr. Emerald,
Yes, hi.
I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Once the chrono levels reach their breaking point, I knew you wouldn't listen. William's machine. I saw his original. I had a chance to examine its main board.
Look at you. You need your treatments.
Fucking amateurs. Huh. Hello, darling. Defense status. Active. What? It's right under me. You owe me one. Come on, Fiona. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, pick up. Pick up.
Beth, I don't know if you can hear this, but it's Fiona. I need your help. Do you copy? Beth, it's Fiona. Do you copy? Beth, it didn't work. I'm sorry. I couldn't find the protocol.
Fiona Miller?
Yes, speaking.
This is Jack Joyce. Beth told me you were working together. You might be the only ally I have left.
What happened?
Serene. There wasn't anything I could do, but Fiona, there is something we can do now. I need to find something Will called the countermeasure. It's 12-sided, small, metallic, like a soccer ball.
The CFR.
The what?
The chronon field regulator. That is the countermeasure.
And it can fix the fracture.
Basement 5.
We need to talk. Look, was wrong. Okay? Jack Joyce. He can use the CFR to fix the fracture. We need to get it to him.
CFR's what's powering this place right now, Fiona.
Yeah, but I spoke to him. I spoke to Jack Joyce, and he needs it.
Just, if you let Joyce use the CFR, then that means the lifeboat's gone. No,
that's not.
No,
that's
these
not
people down here, they can figure it out. They can fix the fracture. That's what you wanted in the first place.
These people, this is Monarch, okay? They're the ones that got us into this. Do you think they give a shit about any of us?
I mean, you realize what you're asking.
What's the plan once we get to Monarch?
We need to find a way onto the lifeboat.
What are you doing? They need to stop!
Jack, we know where the CFR is, but...
Jack, it's Charlie, listen. It's at the top of the Monarch Tower. So you gotta follow my instructions exactly. Jack. Jack?
Jack? Jack?
Fiona, stop.
Jack!
No. Look. That area up there is insanely secure. He's not gonna be able to get in. Hey, wait! Wait.
I need to finish this.
I know, but I'm the one that should go. The CFR defenses. There's no way he's gonna be able to get past them alone. I'm the only one. I mean, you belong down here. You actually would be useful. I'm dead weight. I'm a glorified locksmith. Why don't you let somebody else be the hero? Okay, tough chick?
Everyone needs IT, Charlie.
Fuck you.
Hey, Charlie. You're an okay date.
I know.
My friends, our war is underway, and the time has come to fight for our place in this existence. My enemies, some have shown their faces, others are still out there, and I think of all of you and an army. The power to prove.
Oh, shit! Hey, no, 3 times you fucked me! I know that's what it looks like! Get on the ground! On the ground!
I'm a coward, all right? I have to look after myself. Who else is gonna do it, huh? Well, what I'm doing right now, where I'm going, it's not about me.
You said you would get us on that list.
Yeah, I know that's what I said, but plans have
list,
changed.
Charlie!
Joyce can fix the fracture.
You're running out of words, Charlie.
Liam?
That's what you care about, right? Right? I mean, that's what you're doing this for, huh? Huh? That's why you left everything in Monarch for your family. And for what? So you could raise your kids in a glorified basement? Because that's all the lifeboat's gonna be. I mean, Serene's lost his mind. If the lifeboat was the answer, don't you think I would be on it? Hmm? I mean, listen to this guy. He's insane. Okay? Hey, okay. Look, Joyce fixes the fracture, he fixes the world, we all go home happy. But I have to help him, and I can't do that if you kill me.
If you're wrong about this,
I know, don't worry. I'll shoot myself.
lose the harness.
I get it, you know, we have trust issues. Whatever.
An army with the power to prove to the world that you can travel this road, you can prevail.
That's it. Looks like a CFR to me.
Liam.
Drop it. Open it.
I can't do that.
Understand something, Charlie. This world, you know, this world is at its end. But one world's end is merely another's beginning. And my world will be renewal. My world will see balance.
Let me see what I can do for you. Can you,
it, stop it. You need to say this to me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did this for us. I did this for us. I did it for us. I never knew what we could be. I knew it was selfish.
Don't you?
I'm only sorry I didn't ask you sooner.
Just hang on.
I'd give anything for that year. I'd give anything for that year.
Burke! Burke?
Let's try this again.
Oh, God. Yeah, thank you. Oh, shit. Shit. Come on. It won't turn off.
Shouldn't we go?
Huh? Oh, there gotta be a way. There gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. Text here. It's stutter-proof.
What?
I have to help Jack Joyce. Hey, come here. What's your name?
Emily.
Emily what? Burke?
Emily Burke.
Okay. I'm putting your name on the list. to the lifeboat. Look, you gotta go and take the elevator all the way down. You'll know when you see it.
Yeah.
All right?
I got it.
Once you get down there, I want you to find Fiona Miller for me, okay? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Tell her what happened here. Tell her this world, it's a weird place. And that there's always gonna need people like her to help understand it. And then I'm gonna help make it right. Help keep it going. Tell her I finally feel connected.
Oh my goodness, what the freak, dude? Okay, there's definitely another episode. The game's definitely gonna end on an episode, 100%. I guarantee. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. This is fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so invested in this story. Like, the gameplay's fun, the story's great. I just wish the optimization and polish, it was more optimized and polished. Like, I would say, like, the main gripe I have with the episodes is that the subtitles are like very delayed. Sometimes they don't start for like the first 5 minutes and then they show up. So like there's like very small issues that make a big difference in your enjoyment of something, but they go a long way into making it feel a lot more like I said, polished and optimized, and that really helps the flow of the game and the episodes. But other than that, I'm really enjoying the story. Like, oh my goodness, I am invested. The acting's been really actually pretty good. Like the production value and the acting for like the show portion of the game has been really good. Not to say that the game versions isn't as good, but like I'm just saying, like for a show that's in a game, pretty decent. I'd watch it. I'd watch this as just a normal show. Like if this is just its own show, it wasn't part of a game. It was like a show on like Amazon or whatever. I would watch this, dude. This is very interesting stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait until Act 5 in order to find out what happens next. And so with that, cue the outro. Wow. So what an ending to Act 4. Things are heating up immensely. My goodness. But equally so, am I very excited to see what happens. Whew. Some crazy stuff's going down, and like, I'm really sad. Like, Liam dying it kind of felt inevitable in a sense. Like, it felt like something, like, it kind of felt like a last stand for him. But at least he died protecting his wife and future child, and at least they're gonna be safe now because of him. And then Martin Hatch, like, what happened to him? Did he like teleport outside, or did he was that a different version of him? Was that a time travel version? Like, what happened to him when what was the self-defense? Was the self-defense putting him in a different time, and then he came back? Like, I'm interested. And like when he was walking towards Fiona, like the initial shots on his, like, she probably missed a few times, but the initial shots on his chest and stuff didn't phase him, and then he got headshotted and immediately died. So it seems like Hatch is dead, confirmed maybe, I don't know. And then obviously we have Fiona and Emily now in the basement, the lifeboat. Sophia's, I think, is dead. Freaking Paul beat her head in. Holy crap, I was not ready for that. So she's dead. I might have gotten the ending where a lot of people die. I got a lot of people killed unintentionally, but it's just the way of things sometimes. You don't realize the results of your choices until they happen. You can only have so much foresight, especially in a game like this where there's a lot of twists and turns along the way. I really hope Beth, of all the people I've died, I really hope Beth is not confirmed dead, or at least that when we have a chance of saving her. I feel like we have to have a chance of saving her, right? I don't know. Probably not. She's probably just cooked. Like, I don't know if you can actually reverse something like that. Like I mean, like they've been saying, like, you can't change what happens. Like, when you see something happen, that means it already happened or it will happen, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But at the same time, like, we've been having this instilled in us so much to the point where it's like we cannot end what's about to happen. But like, when is the interview that's been throughout the game and that was at the start of the game take place? Does that take place after we stop the end of time? Because he says we failed, but maybe he was talking about specifically what we were in, like the initial plan. We failed at the initial plan, but then we succeeded at the follow-up plan. I don't know. I'm really intrigued to see how this all wraps up. In order to do that, we have to get into Act 5, so we have to end today's episode in order to get to that point. So, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!